Hi, good day to everyone. My name is Nick Alif Hakimi, and I am one of the instructors for intensive communication skills. And on this particular day, we're going to look into Unit 7, Live and Learn. First of all, I would like to take you into this particular picture that we have here between screen and physical books. Let's say that both of them are reading books, but the kid on the right is reading it from a physical book, while the kid on the left is reading based on a screen. And in this case, it's a tablet. So which one do you think is better in terms of the development of the kid's brain, in terms of the education that they are going to get? Will it be different if the kids are reading it from a physical book compared to on a screen? What do you think about this particular picture? Do you agree with kids having screen times and reading from screens from a laptop or from a tablet? Or would you rather prefer kids reading from physical books? Next, we are going to look into vocabulary, and this one is on page 125, and I have uploaded this in our eCampus so that you can go to our eCampus and do the activity, as well as I also have provided the answers for this particular vocabulary for you to check once you have done answering it. Next, let's look at listen for main ideas. Okay, read the statements, then listen to the discussion, check the 6 points of view that the speaker expressed. So for this particular exercise, I also have uploaded this particular exercise together with the audio for you to listen to in our eCampus, and you can go to our eCampus and do this particular exercise. Okay, now we're jumping into our first listening skill, and it's recognize a speaker's tone. Okay, the book suggested that tone is a way that speakers use their voices to express their feelings and attitude. For example, when speakers are excited, they often speak faster and louder, and their pitch, the tone of their voice, rises. Tone and meaning are very closely related, so recognizing the speaker's tone is as important as understanding the words that he or she is saying. Okay, for this particular skill, we need to recognize a speaker's tone, because usually the tone and also the content of the speaker's idea or speech will be interrelated. So when a speaker is trying to convince you, it will give you certainty. If the speaker is trying to entertain you, for an example, the speaker might use the tone of humor in the speech. So it's really important for the audience to figure out and understand what is the speaker's tone, so that you'll get the most out of the speech from that particular speaker. And you will also understand more. You will gain more information, you'll get more messages from the speaker's speech, from the video, either it's a video or it's a face-to-face conversation. You'll get more if you understand that particular speaker's tone. And these are the common attitudes and feelings expressed through tone. The first one is, of course, anger, being angry. Second is certainty, compassion, doubt, enthusiasm, frustration, humor, passion, and of course, sadness. And usually when we are dealing with sad news, when we would like to talk about something that is very sad, we will use this particular tone, which is sadness, to bring out the emotion from the speaker into the listeners. Next, we are talking about speaking skill, and this one is to defend a position. The book told you that when you want to defend your position on a topic, you should clearly state your position using simple declarative sentences that give facts or make statements. This is where you're going to state your stand. Then provide specific information that supports it. You can also use signal words and phrases to introduce and defend a position. Here are some of the examples. This particular skill, which is a speaking skill, is talking about defending a position. Of course, when we talk about something controversial or something that has sides, you will have a stand, you will have a position on what you believe, on what is your opinion on that particular matter, and what do you think of that particular situation. So in order to do this, you need to be able to defend, not just defend, but the first step is to state your position and then to defend that particular position by giving examples, by giving facts, by giving opinions, by giving proof, evidence to support your stand. And of course, textbook suggested a few phrases that you can use to stand, to give out your stand, to send out your stand, to make your audience understand your stand, and also to defend it. Some of the examples are: one thing is clear, it shouldn't be surprising that research suggests. Now we are going into the proof, the evidence on how you're going to support your stand. There is no doubt that this particular phrase, there is no doubt that, you can use that when you would like to give out your stand, when you would like to say, when you would like your audience to understand your stand. Many experts believes X seems to be the key of something. So these are some of the phrases that you can use to give out your stand, to make your audience understand what your stand is on a certain set matter, and also to defend your stand. Next, we are going to talk about multitasking. Just to think about, are you a multitasker? Do you consider yourself as a multitasker? As a student, do you think that it is needed for you to be a multitasker? If yes, what are some of the things that you multitask on a daily basis? I have created an assignment for you to do in our eCampus. So go to our eCampus and give out your stand and also support your stand if you are a multitasker. This is where you're going to have to state your stand and also support and defend your stand if you are a multitasker or not. Okay, now we are going into the TED Talk video of this particular unit, and it's actually build a school in the cloud. So I would like you to watch the TED Talk video and then try to figure out, try to understand what the video is about. And of course, since this is a unit on live and learn, it's about learning, it's about education. And on top of it, I've given you another assignment for you to do. But do not think this particular assignment is just an assignment. Think of it as a stepping stone on thinking outside of the box. So right now we are talking if you are the Education Minister of Malaysia. If you are the Education Minister of Malaysia, what changes would you apply to the schools and university to make the students learn better and prepare them for the future, especially during this pandemic situation. We would like to hear it from you. If you have any idea on how to make our schools and also universities better, especially during this pandemic situation, go to eCampus, pour out everything that you think of this particular situation, on this particular situation. And of course, once you have watched the video, there will be two exercises for you to do. One is for watch for main ideas, and the second one is watch for details. So as usual, watch for main idea will test you on your understanding of the overall TED Talk video and what is the main idea of the TED Talk video. And second is about the details of the TED Talk video. Next, we are going into presentation skill. And this is a skill where you are going to learn on how to show enthusiasm for your topic. Of course, when you give a presentation, it's important to show that you are enthusiastic about your topic. Often, your enthusiasm will spread to the audience and make them more interested in your ideas. You can communicate your enthusiasm through tone of voice, word choice, clear stress on keywords, facial expressions, and also gestures. Because when you listen, let's say you are a listener in this particular situation, and you listen to a speaker talking without any enthusiasm, it will make you bored listening to someone talking about something that they are not passionate about. And enthusiasm is about passion. If you are passionate enough to talk about a topic, you will be able to transfer that enthusiasm to your audience, and they will also be more excited and would like to know more about what you're going to talk about next based on your topic. So if you would like to be a good speaker, it's really important for you to be able to show enthusiasm in your speeches. Now we are coming to the end of this particular unit. I would like to sway your attention to the assignment that I have given to you before. Thinking about education, schools, and universities. Often, when we would like to hear problems, issues, and how to improve our education system, we will get it from the teachers, from the lecturers. How about right now, we would like to listen from you, the students. What do you think is a good education, either in schools or universities? What makes education is a good education? And how can we improve the education that we have right now in Malaysia for schools and also universities? How can we make it better in your perspective? I'm throwing you out these questions for you to answer this particular assignment. If you are the Education Minister of Malaysia, what changes would you apply to the schools and university to make students learn better and also to prepare them for the future, especially during this pandemic situation? do you have any ideas on how to improve and make our education better? That's all from me for this particular unit. Thank you.